weekend, driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out.
So.
Welcome back, guys. We are here at Lord's Brewing, and I've come down here today about approximately 11 days after our brew day.
Yep.
I've come to rack the beer off out of the fermenters into the casks. I haven't done that before, so they've gladly hosted me again and given me the opportunity to experience that. So we've got about 24 casks, and we had a little bit left over for ourselves just to sample.
So if it is looking a little bit flat, it's just because this has just come out of the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this hasn't been cast up. So this is, for those who don't know how the process works, once it's out of the tank, we then put it into a cask and it will sit in there for 2 weeks before it goes out.
Just to mature and add a little bit of natural carbonation.
Yeah.
So this is quite flat, as you can see.
Yeah, and a little bit hazier, I think, because this was kind of like the last bits out of the tank, so it's a little bit more hazy.
Looks good though, I like that.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice light golden haze. I think that's a lot. It was quite heavily dry hopped, this beer, so there's a lot of kind of polyphenols. Really help.
Poly what?
Phenols.
Oh.
Yeah, like kind of driving that haze. We have added a little. Some finings have been added, so that might just help it drop a little bit clearer, so it might come across a little bit lighter.
It shouldn't do too much of that. That was mostly just for yeast and any hop residue, so it won't take any of the proteins out and anything like that.
Yeah. So, shall we get the aroma?
Let's do it. Well, you guys do it. You know I can't smell it.
You can't smell it. I can smell it from like there.
Yeah.
Actually, even I get that.
That is that strong. It smells incredible.
It's a really nice.
Very
Really nice
tropical, mango, passion fruit.
I get a little bit of tangerine in there.
Yeah, definitely. And quite creamy as well.
Yes, it's got that about it.
There's no lactose in this at all either.
No.
No, we very, very rarely use lactose.
Yeah. Beef from the oats, I reckon.
If you're wondering
Yeah,
why
it's
we're
got-
shaking, it's absolutely freezing in here.
Yeah.
me and Lou just stood under a heater to warm up. It is really cold. That
Yeah.
smells amazing.
Right,
Yeah.
let's dip in then, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Got really nice mouthfeel, is that?
Yeah. Lovely. Really, you can tell the fermentation was done nice and clean. We used USO5.
Yeah.
If any home brewers know, it's like a really nice, clean fermenting yeast strain, which I think helps with the drinkability of this. And then the hops just like really shine through. So nice body and mouthfeel from the wheat and the oats.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's got plenty of oats in.
Yeah.
So that yeast, it's a really steady fermentation all the way through. It just doesn't go too far. It's not like a Nottingham yeast where you end up being really dry and thin. So
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's full-bodied. It's definitely juicy. It's not our usual dry finish at the end.
no, it's got quite a relatively high final gravity as this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. We're not talking imperial stout, but
Hop-wise, really, really loud, and that might be because we've not obviously let it mature in the cask yet. I think it'll mellow out a little bit.
it will definitely mellow out in the cask.
it's-
It always does. So come try this in 2 weeks off the cask. It will be a different beast than this.
But yeah, I'm getting a lot of grapefruit.
I'm getting the grapefruit, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
With bitter, it's very bitter at the end, which I love that.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
so you were
making
saying it's probably a little bit bitterer than you initially planned for anyway.
Yeah. So I think I brought this recipe across from like kind of my own brewery, which is a 20-litre batch. So going from 20 litres to 1,350 litres is just a little step up. So the conversion doesn't quite marry up because obviously the kit's different.
It's
The
always makes
hops
a
are
difference.
mixing in with the wort for a different amount of time, so you're getting different utilizations of the hops. And so just if we were probably to ever do it again, probably just dial back the hops just a touch. But then again, we'll probably see what it's like in cask.
Yeah, I was going to say you might find that dips off.
It won't change too much, to be honest. The bitterness.
You
It
know
doesn't.
that?
It doesn't usually.
I love that.
Yeah,
To be
I know,
fair, though,
I'm kind of
really,
enjoying
really
it.
like it.
To be fair, with the hops on this one, we were guessing a little bit, if you remember, because for some reason neither of the hops we got for this, so we had Citra and Galaxy. Neither of them had alpha acids on, so it was all just estimates on our
I
part.
hate that when it doesn't have any alpha acids on.
Well, it's pretty
Not on
important.
this, yeah. Especially like when you're using your software, you're trying to calculate it, and this could be like, well, this is like a really great beer, and obviously if we want to make it again, it's a pretty
it's
important number.
Pretty hard. The Galaxy, for example, I had no information on whatsoever, so we have no idea anything about them. But then we might not be able to get into those for a while anyway, because they're pretty rare at the moment over here.
Yeah,
I assume they've had some bad times in Australia with the hops or something.
yeah.
It's a nice beer. I really like this.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's nearly all gone.
Yeah.
It's I think that's going to be really good. I think I have a feeling that this might get made more than once.
The Galaxy hops.
Well, whether we can get any more, yeah.
Yeah.
So these casks will be slightly more expensive than our normal ones, given the fact that it's got Galaxy hops in there. But it's going to be super exclusive. I'm looking forward to trying this in the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
Definitely.
Guys, you might have to come back. You've got to come back anyway to get your malt.
Yeah.
We've ordered him some specialty malt, so he's coming back for that. So
Yeah.
we'll find the pub that this on, and we'll all go try it together.
Yeah.
Because it
sounds
will be
perfect.
different. It'll be completely different.
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's going to be on in
you'll be
Liverpool.
surprised. That's true. Yeah.
So, if you're in Liverpool on March the 15th, we haven't quite decided on a venue yet, but it'll be on cask in a couple of pubs. We're thinking of having a little after party.
Just a little one.
Just a little one.
Just a few hundred.
Yeah, no, not a few hundred. Yeah, so we'll be in Liverpool on March the 15th. We'll let you know what pub, and if you want to come along, you can meet Liam, you can meet Mike, you can meet me.
Not Steve though.
Not Steve. No, Steve won't want to meet anybody. He'll have gone home. On
He will have gone.
Yeah,
he will have gone home on his own.
Yeah. You can try this beer out and tell us what you think. So you were very creative with the name, I must say, for this beer.
Oh yeah, I know. Thank you.
Well, to be fair, it was just supposed to be called Sun Bear Pale.
Yeah.
Not just pale. Sun Bear Pale.
Yeah, well, I added ale to it because I felt like it was cask. I needed to have that element in it. So
It made all the difference.
It did.
Yeah. I don't think he could have sold it before.
No, they needed that word. And plus also on the sign that I superimposed the word pale ale with pale that really short and odd. So I added ale to bulk it out a little bit.
Oh shit, we don't have the pump clip now. It's a really good looking pump clip.
It's here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Have you thought ahead?
Yeah.
You actually planned
Wow.
ahead?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're impressed, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
I love it.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
does.
like it. I really like it.
So, have you enjoyed this experience of making beer and...
Oh my god, I could talk for a very long time about all the things I've learned, why I've enjoyed it, how much I've appreciated like this opportunity to work with Mike and Steve and yourself, obviously.
I've not been
I've
in
just-
for very long. I just dip in and out.
Obviously, for a home brewer and someone aspiring to come into this industry to kind of get this opportunity is absolutely like fantastic, and I've learned so much from this. So obviously, I'm incredibly thankful, and hopefully I return the favour by helping you create a
It's
nice
amazing
juicy
beer.
beer.
It is, yeah.
That,
It's lovely. That on keg as well could be epic.
Yeah, we'd like to do it. Definitely like to do it on keg. That's how you do yours, isn't it? On your little
yeah,
keg,
yeah, it's on keg, yeah.
On summer. That's a good summer beer, that
It
is.
is, yeah. That's what I was drinking last summer in the garden. So it's a winner.
Absolutely. And like I say, Liam, you're always welcome up here.
That's true.
So, you
you can come and do my work anytime.
I think Mike could appreciate some help. So you're more than welcome to come up whenever you like.
Oh, thank you very much.
So, and Mike does all sorts of really wonderful beers, don't you?
We've done some, yeah. We don't get to do them often.
Rob, oh, by the way, Rob from Bramall
Yeah.
Backroom Brewery, I said it right that time. He was after the wood from Logjam, but I said, I've got a feeling we've binned it.
No, I've got it.
Have you still got it?
I've still got it.
So Rob wants
It's
to...
still in an airtight container, so if he wants to borrow it and use it, I want it back afterwards. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep on. You're going to use it again. Like, you can borrow it if you want.
Also, it was like a wild fermentation.
Yeah. In fact, you might as well look after we've done this because it's kind of out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
It was, so Logjam could only be described as, I felt like it was a beer that became a rite of passage. So
It was.
it tasted like wood, like boot polish. I think Paul's Beer Reviews reviewed it and he's like, how much boot polish has got in this?
Some people love it.
Yeah, some people...
Chris from Beer Dog, he loved it. He was
Yeah.
asking me the other day if we've got any more. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, we've got some in there, but we tested some. And yeah, no, it's past its best.
Was it rough?
It changed colour.
Change colour?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a really dark orange now. Like, before it was like orange juice
Yeah,
orange.
yeah.
It's gone really dark now.
Oof.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
tried it. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, but you can borrow a piece of wood. So we didn't put any yeast in. We just we got bits of wood, and then we
yeah, we
started to do-
went around sourcing it for ages because we didn't want anything that was too old. Obviously, didn't want like firewood or something that had been chopped and treated.
yeah.
So we went around looking in people's gardens for wood, and finally found some nice looking stuff and just put it in. It was a really slow fermentation though. We didn't really have enough
No.
because we did about 500 litres, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
Gosh, it was nothing like that.
no, it wasn't.
You couldn't do that on cask. Can you imagine?
No, it was a very simple beer. It was just a smash,
Yeah.
single hop, single malt. That's all. Let the wood do the talking,
Yeah.
and whatever else ended up in there.
Yeah.
Which it was an
Nice.
open fermentation, so it could have been anything.
Yeah. Animals, small squirrels.
I love that.
There's no squirrels in it. That beer's really good.
Yep.
It's warmed me up because it's so cold.
No, I don't know. I actually kind of prefer this to my original one. I don't know. I think the Citra just adds a little bit of like complexity.
Yeah, because yours was pure Galaxy, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
mine was all Galaxy, but I don't know. I think I might change it now.
Yeah.
Put the Citra in.
How many kilos of Citra did we have?
Two and a half.
2.3 or something, I think. Yeah.
Was that leaf or
Yeah.
United?
No, it was leaf. So we used that because we couldn't get all the Galaxy we wanted, and we wanted some. Well, I said we needed some leaf in the copper or the kettle. We can't do just T90s in ours, otherwise you end up with basically it just jams up, and then that's it. Then you're in troubleshooting mode. So couldn't get any of the Galaxy leaf, so I asked Liam if Citra was all right.
Citra's always a winner.
Yeah, it
Can't
is.
get wrong with Citra, really, can you?
Right, it's great.
So we had some in stock. We didn't,
Bloody
we didn't buy it
Yakima.
specially.
Yakima one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the stuff we got from the auction. So
Yeah.
Those hops have done us really well. I don't know what we're
Yeah.
going to do when we run out though.
and it's the Columbus I'm worrying about. We've
really
still got a bunch left, but we use quite a lot of it now in the IPA.
Yeah,
So
it's really good club. So we always when we got all the Columbus hops, we were all a bit like, ooh, not sure. And then when we started using it, we're like, this is really good. And then when you have the beer, you're like, this tastes really excellent. Like genuinely, that I think that's quite an underrated hop.
I know some people like it. I don't know why I was wary of it, but yeah, it is. It's the only hop other than the Citra that you can smell all the way from the car park. When we're brewing, you know that we're
Yeah.
using it.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah, you can literally smell
the
it in
car park's quite a long way away from here. You can tell we're using it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's mega.
Awesome.
So yeah, so there you go.
Yes, before we ramble on anymore, should we finish it here?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
have some more beer. So
Yeah.
cheers.
so yeah, thank you for joining us on this video. And I'm shouting because I haven't got a mic. And I hope you enjoyed it. And that's really weird. But see us at BeerX, March the 15th. And if you're watching this in a few years' time, don't come on March the 15th because it'll have been and gone. So there you go. So see you all later.
Yeah, see you there.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
Is it definitely March 15th? I think it was like 17th.
15th, 16th. Wednesday, Thursday. Oh my God. I was trying to stop